when they're having fun doing it, when they're dominating you, when Steph's shimmying, when he's posing, when Jordan Poole is posing. Like at that point, not only are you getting beat down, but now you're getting clowned while doing it. All the while, Draymond is locking up Jokic. Jokic has shot 9 for 28 against Draymond Green in this series. And we were told that we needed a big man to handle Jokic. Like, we had to sign a big to deal with Jokic because Draymond couldn't do it. And he's not only up to the task, but he's more than, he's done that and then some. Like, this is just a prelude. You know, if they start the lineup that they're supposed to start, these games are going to be over by halftime. And I'm talking about over by halftime.
Hey, Jordan, I got a question, bro.
What's up?
Out of those 9 shots he made, how many of those shots came in the second half of those 2 games?
In the second half? That's a good question. Maybe like 3 or 4, maybe. like that's a good question. I really like we've rendered him almost ineffective. We pretty much ineffective. And
well, it's easy to render him ineffective when your defense is good enough to shut down the likes of Jeff Green, Aaron Gordon, and
hey, look, wait, time out. He's dealt with that all season, and he got named the MVP because he had those circumstances and he was putting up monster numbers doing that.
Oh yeah, I understand totally, but the playoffs when you can scheme and you already know who your opponent's going to be, it's kind of the same way with Jason Kidd and the Mavs versus the Jazz. Once the Warriors knew it was the Nuggets, this is where Kerr and his assistants more likely went to work. But you have managed to basically make Jeff Green and Aaron Gordon a combined Kyle Anderson.
Hey, look, you acknowledged it. You told a lot of people said Denver has an opportunity to win this series. 6 games, possibly 7 games, because they have the MVP. So I know. So now that we're doing this thing,
to be fair, I said a little bit more than that.
Well, I didn't hear exactly what you said, but that was the general consensus was this series was going to be competitive. So now that the series is going to be far from competitive, we can't do this thing now where, he has this guy and that guy and that guy.
Dude, one of my arguments was Austin Rivers was going to be the 6th man of the playoffs.
You need to stop.
It don't matter.
Well,
6 and 7 games. They had this go in 6, 7 games, Jordan. Only Ramona Shelburne.
I understand the position I'm in.
Hold on.
I need Chris to understand something. I have to sit in a space with people yelling at me saying, "Gifted, you don't know basketball."
Pack them up, Gifted. Pack them up, Gifted.
Hey, let Jordan finish.
Hold up. Let me put some things into perspective real quick. Steph Curry's only played 45 minutes in this series. The Warriors are a plus 49 in those minutes.
Bro, you have Steph looking like the 6th man of the year.
We have second team All NBA. He's second team All NBA this year.
Like, it's funny because the other 4 players that make up this lineup, we've generally played the Nuggets to a draw. The Nuggets have kind of won those minutes that Steph's not on the court, but literally insert him into the whole thing, and again, they are destroying Denver in Steph's minutes. He's playing 22 and 23 minutes. How do you have a star that plays half the game and the game is over?
I once again am going to push the agenda that stars absolutely matter for playoff basketball, but what is way more important is your team's versatility. Versatility is the only common thread through contending teams in the last 6 years.
I will say this. The last thing I will say is we tried to trick ourselves into who the best player in the series was going in. Just because the guy has 2 back-to-back MVPs, and rightfully so, he deserved them. The best player is the guy who's done it in the playoffs year in and year out. The best player in this series is Steph Curry. The one that it's hard to make, like, everything the Golden State Warriors do, because you saw Charles and Kenny and Shaq spend a 5-minute dissertation trying to figure out how to guard the Golden State Warriors to the point where they couldn't even agree. And that guy is the architect of that.
By the way, Chris, I cracked
they said you guys have to hedge this you can't come out to this guy here, and they couldn't even figure it out.
Well,
Jordan, whatever room you're in, only speak out of that room talking from the Golden State Warriors from now on. You sound supremacy. The only person that sounds normal right now is Tony. Shout out to Tony. Everybody else sounds like they're in a fucking hallway or like a bathroom or something.
Paris, I
crazy, but I love
cracked
it.
the code, man. I figured it out. So Jordan is actually the wealthiest of any speaker that we've ever had on here before because he's got these super high vaulted ceilings, bro.
That's what it is.
He actually lives in a mansion and he's super.
What y'all don't know this, Jordan lives in the Smoky Mountains. Okay,
Jordan, man, like if you're that rich, bro, like I've got some foundation work that needs to be done and some windows rotting. This is the way you beat the Golden State Warriors. There's only one way to beat the Warriors.
Oh, this should be fun.
Well, no, this isn't a fun thing. This is a fact thing. Is you have to drastically out rebound them, right? And you have to match them in terms of efficiency and ball movement.
And suspend Draymond Green on a BS play.
Okay, sure. And that is what Denver is not doing. They have more turnovers, and they are not as efficient.
To your credit, that gives you a fighting chance.
Yep.
That what you said right there gives you a fighting chance.
You know what doesn't? The fact that they have Austin Rivers as their sixth man. All right, that's Jordan, ladies and gentlemen. Up next, we're going to listen to Bonkai Kill the Show. And then we got Malika Walker of The Rewind. Dylan has popped up here. You've already heard the voice, the lovely crooning voice of Tony Schwartz from 5 Reasons Sports. So that means we're getting ready to move on from the Warriors take. And before we do move on, we're going to let All Nat close it out in All Nat fashion. Bonkai, you're up. Keep it about a minute.
No, you can let Malika go first. Ladies first.
You know, I just, you know, I want a pupusa. That's what I want. I need to go find me an Ecuadorian spot and get me a pupusa.
Is that like a mimosa?
No.
I got plenty of spots over here in New York for you, Chris.
They're little pockets of deliciousness. Malika Walker, Bonkai is ceding his time.
Hey, good morning, everyone. And Warriors fans, or Warrior adjacents who are really Steph Curry fans that became fans this year. Like KP.
Don't do that. Don't do that,
don't
Malika.
Do that. Good morning. Ain't nobody in here no Warriors adjacent fans.
You know, like.
Whoa!
We have Atlantic Avenue and Flatbush.
We have audio on that. We have audio on that.
I got the tumbleweed ready and the crickets ready. Just
KP in Spaces literally said, I am not a Warriors fan. I'm Warriors adjacent. I set the agenda. I set the agenda. What are we talking about?
No. Because every time somebody brings up the word adjacent, you get upset like you invented the word, KP.
I did. I gave y'all a style to run with. Shout out,
Nas. You take credit for adjacency spreading throughout the NBA.
I do.
I like Malika. Malika's calling you out on it. This is good.
But
go ahead.
I just think it's weird that Malika's doing the calling out when she got Charlotte and the Nets.
I do, and I claim them both. I don't shy away from the teams I support and why I support them.
Okay,
I never have.
That's fair.
I will claim them whether they lose or they win, and I claimed them from the beginning of the season. I was a Nets, and I've been a Nets and the Hornets fan and supporter for years. I mean, shit. My first Nets game was '85 when Buck Williams was still playing. This is not a game. I've been watching that.
Malika, you're a lifelong.
I am almost
underrated. Buck Williams.
Why are you taking shots at the Warriors? We ain't even say nothing about.
I'm not taking shots at the Warriors. I said I like.
She's taking shots at me, Nat. She's taking shots at me.
I'm showing love to Warriors fans and the Warrior adjacents. I actually like the Warriors. Okay. The Warriors. They could. They're looking great. I mean, we'll see. They're looking like they can come out the West. I just think that with the Warriors, you have real fans, but then you have those people. As soon as Steph retire, they out.
Okay,
but
that's
respect to the Warriors fans and respect, and y'all got a squad. But the Warrior adjacents, nah.
Ooh, look at my words flying around the timeline.
Right? When Kevin Durant's gone and Kyrie's gone, what's Brooklyn?
Nope, I've been a Nets fan before they got there.
You had those same people.
There's a bunch of KD and Jasons.
Wait, they're going to have Ben Simmons, y'all. Why are we doing this? The Nets got Ben Simmons.
Okay, so you're saying they're going to lose more fans. Got you.
Listen, let my girl Malika. What did you want? You wanted to say something though, right, Malika? So go ahead.
No, all I wanted to say is show
she
love
throwing shots
to
at
all
me.
of the Warriors supporters.
That's not true. Just throwing shots.
They can come out the West. They're doing their thing. And, like I would love to see them in Phoenix play. I want to see that series. I want to see Warriors against Memphis. I want to see them next round and the round after that do their thing. I actually wanted to show love to the Warriors, but recognizing that everybody is not the Warriors fan they claim to be. That's all I'm saying.
Gotcha.
I love it.
Appreciate you.
I want to give some shout outs down below. Shout out Dre. On ball Steph, dope person. If you want some more Warriors talk, you can catch him up in Urkel Spaces with Urkel and Shadow. I want to shout out Kent, Just the Clam in the Mud Flats of Portland. Protein P is up here laughing. It's absolutely hilarious today. And shout out Larry Golden. What's up, Coach Laro? It's good to see you, man. You can check him out at Sis Hoops Video. He's a scout. It's a great show. Let's keep it going because I love the energy Malika really just came up here with calling out this adjacency. What you got, Nat? You want to add something in before we head over to Bankai? 808s, you got something before we head over to Bankai?
It's
one of y'all. Yeah, one of y'all. Whatever you want.
No. I didn't have anything to say.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, I'm just saying because Bankai ceded his time. And now he's wondering if he's going to get the time back. And I find it absolutely hilarious.
No, you can let Bankai go. I know you said you were going to have me close out the segment, so let him go.
Okay. All right. See, you're lucky, Bankai. You're lucky today. Nat's in a good mood.
Yeah. So, but real quick, though, just a little tidbit. This is why the Knicks fan base is the most loyal one in sports. It doesn't matter who's here, who's not. There will always be Knicks fans, and they're never going anywhere. Anyways, I have a question for Nat or actually all the Warrior fans. Okay, yeah. I'll take the tomatoes.
Boo that man.
Hey, the question is, do you even know why you're getting the boo?
Because I mentioned the Knicks.
Point for Bankai.
Leave my guy Bankai alone. Go ahead, Bankai. What's the question?
Here's the question for Nat or for any Warrior fan up here. So at what point are the Warriors considered one of the greatest dynasties, and not just the NBA, but all of sports? Because I got to think that if you guys do win it this year, you got to start talking about all of sports, right?
They already are, bro.
Well, in the NBA for sure, but I'm talking about every single team sport.
No, I'm telling you, they already are. There are already people right now writing doctorates on the economic theories of the front office. Whoever who's the GM, Matt? I can't remember.
For us, Bob Myers.
Yeah, Bob Myers, Sam Presti. There is a I want to say it's SMU. They have a sports economy class, and they write out dissertations and white papers.
Okay, so I'll rephrase my question a little bit then. Is there any Warrior fan up here who doesn't think they are there yet, but could get there if they win it all this season? And one more thing to you, Matt. Listen, don't be sad when Jordan Poole is a Knick next season. All right.
I don't entertain delusions, but
I got a question for Bankai.
Damn, two boos.
I got two questions for Bankai. Bankai, are you at the gym? And if you are, why the hell are you listening to 80s Top Gun music?
So I am at the gym.
Well, hold on, I got another question. My last question for you is, was Julius Randle at the Dallas Mavericks game 1 sitting at the check-in table behind it? And if he was, what the hell's going on?
So I saw pictures of that. I think he was with Worldwide West and Allen Houston, I believe. I don't know, and I don't really care why he's there. Maybe there's
he's from Dallas. That's why he's from Dallas.
He's from Dallas, and 2 people from the Knicks came to watch Jalen Brunson, and he was in Dallas because the Knicks know they're not going to be able to trade him, and they're asking him, "Do you see yourself playing with Jalen Brunson?" That's why.
Okay, yeah, I honestly don't even really care why they were there. It doesn't really matter to me. I don't know why it was such a blown thing. And yes, I am at the gym. Unfortunately, Crunch plays some terrible music every time I'm working out. I do have my AirPods on, but it's still pretty loud in here. So I apologize for that.
Yeah,
you know what?
To answer your question, Bankai, I would say, like, I agree with Chris that people probably are already having those conversations. I think if you're comparing dynasties with like the great dynasties across sports, they probably got to get a couple more before they're like, okay, really, really in those conversations. But I mean, I think they've already demonstrated they're one of the greatest dynasties out there. So to be continued, because like these chips ain't done yet, but people wanted to believe that. So they ain't done. So I just can't wait for the tiers. I cannot wait for the tears. That's what I live on. And y'all know me. For anyone who thinks that I'm just talking shit now because we look good after 2 games, I've been talking shit through the losing.
She been talking shit. That's a fact.
Y'all should have seen that in the play-in. It was nasty.
I don't stop. I'm not one of the people just gonna talk when we up. Okay. So John Morant wants to put up Michael Jordan quotes. Yes, I'm the same. Okay, I'm gonna say my shit no matter what. So I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying all we're a super team again. I'm enjoying everyone being upset.
Too much help. It's too much help, Nat. It's too much help.
Because you know what?
Too much help.
You know what? I wouldn't be so belligerent if people would have honest conversations about my guy. But they won't have honest conversations about Wardell. They won't have honest conversations about the Warriors. So that's why I'm going to be petty. That's why I'm going to be belligerent. And it's not going to stop until he has racked up so many awards and accolades, and the Warriors have won so much that you can do nothing but pay them respect. And it's going to happen. It's going to happen because the basketball gods, they fix when things happen that should not happen. And right now, we're first witnessing with that, with Jokic looking the way he looks right now, and it's going to continue. That's all. Thank you.
If the best thing that you can do is say Jordan Poole is going to take the finals MVP from Steph, like, I don't care about that, because if the Warriors win, the Warriors win. That's another championship.
Gifted, that sounds like they're gifted. It sounds like they're resigned to the fact that the Warriors are going to win a championship.
Exactly.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Jordan, go back to the hallway, Jordan. Go back to the hallway.
I let people know that's what they're hoping for. It's not happening. Steph is getting that Finals MVP, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because he's gonna go for it. First of all, let's be clear. When Kevin Durant first got it in 2017, Steph was going for it that year. Okay. And secondly, you see how he went for that All-Star MVP? I never thought I would see that. Steph knows every box he needs to check. All the greats, they got at least one All-Star MVP. I think it's stupid. I don't care about it, but he knows the boxes he needs to check for his resume. They're stupid, some of these things people are saying, but he knows. So I love Jordan, and Jordan will probably be a Finals MVP one day, but Steph is going to get it, and then they're going to have nothing left to say. But you see that talk, like you said, gifted, because they keep saying it? That's because they know. They know what's coming. Now they're just hoping somehow the Suns can beat us, or that the Bucks come out the East and do something. Fuck them all.
What, Bankai? Like, we can't hear you over the 80s music.
I asked Nat if she's having a space tonight.
Oh, yes. Well, I am. Golden Spaces is typically Wednesday. Every Wednesday, we're alternating times for the playoffs. So normally 7 p.m. I'll just have to be announcing, like, the day before when we're doing them. But we're also going to be doing more for the postseason. So the day after every game, we'll be doing more Golden Spaces. So we're actually going to be doing one tonight at 7:30. Okay. Pass through, please. And it's me and Justin. If you don't know the package, JG, follow him, check him out. And we have a new co-host, Nana. So you guys will meet her tonight. So definitely tap into Golden Spaces. Thanks for asking that question, Bankai.
Yeah, I was gonna set it up because it's now the third hour, and we are here to drink Raptors tears, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Chris, I've been waiting on this. I'm a Warriors fan, but I've been waiting on this shit. Can I please get the floor?
What you got, 808?
Well, I need 45 seconds. So I need some music.
Do you want upbeat or slow?
Man, give me some dark shit. Give me some dark shit, bro.
All right.
I need some dark shit. Give me some dark shit real quick, bro. Hang on. Y'all kept
wait.
Well, 808's beat you to it, Gifted.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
He beat you. He asked first.
All right, so listen. Bankai came up here talking about how New York fans are so loyal, Knicks fans are so loyal Yeah, Julius Randle gave y'all first playoff appearance over a decade almost. Yes, you up here talking about you don't care what he does, you don't care where he goes, you don't care what he's doing. Like, that's not loyal to me. Ain't the definition of loyal. Y'all ain't loyal. Y'all just want everybody else's star. Y'all want everybody else's up-and-coming player. Like, y'all are bozos. Y'all are clowns. That's what your franchise is. That's all y'all ever have been. All you will be. Last time y'all won a championship, my mom wasn't even born yet.
That's
my mom is over 50. And she's a lovely woman. Love you, Ma.
Cold, like Ice Tray.
At least I'm not a Dallas Mavericks fan and a Bulls fan.
That's
pretty cold.
Hey, yo, at least both my teams won a championship in the last 20 years.
Yeah, you weren't going to win that one with that comeback. But we're happy that you tried. That was cold, ladies and gentlemen. This beat's dope. Love it. Shout out Bibbs Corner, the betted Bibbs, Optimus Bibbs, wanting a Griselda the beat. This is for Bibbs, and I keep saying Bibbs because Bibbs isn't here, and that often is the case when you have Mind of Reese in the building. You don't see them together, and I very much want to introduce y'all to Optimus Bibbs because he's one of the funniest people here on Twitter. Paris, what's up, man?
What's going on, man? What's going on? First, I want to give a shout out to Dre. I think he's still in the building. That guy's a Warriors genius, man. And if not, somebody get the word out to him. But look, if we're talking about Raptors, man, and we're talking about the 76ers, we got to go with, Chris. Chris is always this plant, man. He's been here, and he's controlling this. I don't know how he's doing it, but he is the reason that the 76ers are as good as they are for, I don't know that sounds crazy, ladies and gentlemen, but blame it all on Chris, right? And he's just here kind of like, monetarily.
There's no monetarily nothing.
No. That was the wrong word. I meant monotone. I meant to say monotone, like
monotone. All right, there you go.
Casually sitting here talking about the 76ers, but he, in his evil plot, he wants them, to come out the East, ladies and gentlemen. And look, man, it looks like it's working a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I got Embiid for MVP, not the Joker. And I don't see the Raptors coming out of this one, man. I just don't.
All right. What do you want to say for your last take so I can free up a spot?
All I want to say is that the Warriors are going to win it all. I'm better than everybody else because my team is, and I don't feel bad about anything. And that's it. Everybody have a good one, man. I fucking love this space. It's incredible.